So I'm just gonna quickly mess with it to get it to show what I'm needing it to. Okay, where's it? I don't see what I'm looking for. Oh well. I have stuff started up. I have another one of these cell furnaces over here. I'm gonna buy a more expensive mine. I really need... No, it should show up, right? Maybe 4 of these would be worthwhile. Quick progression is my strong suit, so it's not really that problematic to have 4 of every single thing going into his cell furnace. It's basically just getting raw money, because it's not purified, nothing happens to it to boost it. It's just going straight into a cell furnace and going for double its original value, I do believe. That literally looks like it would be a drill. So I can easily say that the iron mines can be sold and replaced, because they're basically pointless now. Since I'm now able to get better mines, I'm going to start off with getting as many crystal mines as I can for the cell ones. And I have a special plan for copper mines, which is going to get me a lot of money in like 15 seconds. I won't be able to see chat messages, so I'll have to go to a separate window and check those every once in a while. But at least you can get pretty far. Also, quite a few boxes. These boxes can have varying things. In fact... Oh, well that sounded depressing. What did I get? Portable flamethrower. That sets ores on fire, adding 5,000 to their value. Destroying them in 5 seconds if they don't reach a furnace or get put out. This is something good to have, like, right next to a furnace. So... yeah. I got something pretty good. Also, time to do the one thing that gets me something absolutely random. A s'more cake. That is completely random, actually. I don't know how we got coal mines, but that's helpful, I guess. But I don't really need them right now. What I'm gonna do is get oops, clicked the wrong thing. Okay. So with the setup I'm going to have, it's going to quickly set some of these on fire in just enough time for them to be put out right before they basically they won't burn, and instead they will reach the furnace just in time. The perfect setup. But looks like I don't have enough space. Oh well, I can always withdraw to these and add another conveyor. It's pretty easy. I'm not sure if my mic's on, to be honest. Hopefully it is. And that's the wrong direction. I will get at least 3 of these facing the right way before I mess with the one that's not facing the right way at all. No. Oh my gosh, I'm literally blind. There we go. But those aren't doing much of anything yet. You need a basic conveyor. And a furnace. This will get them sold before I do the bit that makes the real money. So those will get sold literally right after they get lit on fire, getting me a lot of money. My luck literally made my run an OP. And having an OP run already means my save file is going to be brilliant. Now it's time for me to check messages. The easy thing, to be honest. Hi. And yes. Hi. And yes. Okay, now I really have to focus on upgrading things. I might as well start by looking in the shop and seeing if I can afford a uranium mine, and yes I can. In fact, I can probably punch past uranium rather quickly. I can buy 2 uranium mines. So there's the 2 uranium mines, which with these I should be able to punch past uranium. Man, this game has some stupid physics, because I have to do the one thing that you probably wouldn't do on your normal day. I'm going to set uranium on fire to make it more valuable. And man, I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. So, what I might as well do now is buy some stuff that be really valuable. So there's a gold excavator, and I can buy 2 of them. But why not 3? So that's 3 of them. So now I'm gonna rotate this to facing the right direction. Now I can literally just spam the Z key, which gets me a lot of money real quick. Now, buying a lot of these means... Ooh. Wait. How did that one get all the way over there? Well, at least now I can get the real teal valuables. And oops, toasted my tootsies. That's funny. Well... hold on. Actually, this just gave me an idea. So I want to sell 2 of these. I accidentally bought one of those. So now I just have one that I'm not ever going to use. I might end up just placing it down and selling it. I'm gonna get one of the small upgraders, the fine point one specifically. The fine point upgrader is overpowered. So now with the fine point upgrader in my arsenal, and a guaranteed chance. Actually, hold on. Sell that. I'm gonna buy another fine point upgrader, so I can see if these stack. I remember how I got a lot of money originally, but to do that on such a large scale with all this, I would literally be risking either the game crashing, because it's trying to spam items, Also, now you get to see what an excavator is so good for. Because it is pretty much guaranteed. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to head over here. Press that. And it passes through both of them. So it is guaranteed. Literally 100% guarantee, apparently, to go through those. Because, yeah. Okay, 270. So these are worth 270 per one. So it gets 10 more. Now, what I'm gonna do is see if I can afford a better excavator. Because the better the excavator, the more I can amp up the net worth of my supply. But some of these just are hard to get. Also, I might as well see if I can afford furnace. So this furnace right here, I can buy it. I can sell the one I'm currently using. And now everything I sell that's an ore will be more valuable. So now when I do this, the gold is worth 810. So I might as well just spam this to see what can happen. I can literally overflow the ore limit several times if I just have a copper mine, and we are literally going to be pumping out cold hard cash once we get a copper mine. So I actually might as well do that, because I can buy 2 of these, and you should be right next to each other. Also, my game is lagging a tiny bit, but with what I have set up, it shouldn't affect how much lag there is at all. Also, I might see the ore limit hit 30 a few times thanks to the copper. So I can have 3 dills going into this furnace. So it's about time I get something powerful. Also, I'm placing this down just to sell it. So there's quite literally a lot can be done. A large ore upgrader isn't very useful, but with what I'm going to be selling, I'm going to use the plasma iron polisher and ore purifier find one of these. Also, it's telling you the max a single ore can be upgraded, because I know one of these has upgraded far more than 30 ores. Now it's time to start pulling up power. With valuable machines, walled with valuable conveyors. So that I have my machines collected. Let's make the chain quite literally worth its while. So rotate this to face this way, and it should cover well, it covers half. It's more for use on small conveyors, so I'm going to withdraw this, because, yeah, I could just place it near here. But I have two fine point upgraders that are upgrading a lot of stuff and boosting it. Also, since I have two of these, I might as well do that fine builder. Now it's time to get some walled conveyors in here, because you're gonna need a lot. Also, yes, it is possible to double wall a conveyor with the portable upgraders. Also, I'm going to be moving my spawn beacon far from the factory. In fact, I'm moving it to a corner, so I spawn at an exact spot that's not that annoying to spawn in, because they always spawn in the center of my base. There's no telling what problems could be caused by it. So now I have to find out how I'm going to get a lot of ore. Well, I can always amp it up with a lot of... So, this is basically the large conveyor that's going to get me a lot. I think it's possible to get a duplicator at some point, but for now I have all this. So I have to make money the slow way. Also, yes, I'm going to do quite literally. So I have 8 plus 2 more, so 10. Is that one off? Yes, it is. So if it's one off, it won't upgrade everything. So you have to make sure it's like on point if you're trying to upgrade stuff within the conveyor stream. So what I'm gonna do is actually move these around. So move this one to the point where it's putting one of them to the edge of its range. Move this one to where it's doing the same. Oh, that's off by a block. Off by a block. There we go. Move item. And now I'm seeing where I have a problem. I'm gonna need it. Not tiny conveyors, but I need walled conveyors, and I'm gonna need four of them. Actually, I'm gonna need 5 due to the fact that it's going to be within a specific range. So basically I'm having my hand forced by positioning. To think you can progress so quickly in a game like this is the real surprise. Because basically I'm already getting a bit overpowered with customizable stuff at my fingertips. Because now I can customize my base and anywhere arbitrarily. And now I get to make it crazier than it would normally be. So what if I 3 uranium mines? Rotate them to where they fit in. Actually, I could have bought 4. Oh well, because they're producing valuable uranium, so it's not much of a difference. But if I buy another one, I can have extra uranium. I'm actually working towards the limit here, because if I were to check how close I am to the limit, I am pretty much working towards it slowly but surely. I actually could add 4 more. Actually, hold on. Now I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking real serious. So if I get 5 of these, then I can build it to the point where it's pretty much producing stuff at insane speeds, and even has its own little area for specific resources. So I'm gonna buy so now that I have 4 more uranium mines, I can utilize them to get even more money. But just uranium alone isn't what I'm utilizing, because if you've noticed how I have 1 bit off that I can't fit a drill at, there's something that I haven't pointed out that may have stuck out like a sore thumb for all of you. It's the fact that there is raised conveyors. So I'm gonna buy plenty of these. I'm gonna be AFK for a bit, because yeah, I do have to check the chat every once in a while. Well, it is pretty much the easiest thing I can do now that I'm actually getting stuff. Also, apparently these have to be small, so I'm just gonna put them right next to each other. So yeah, I'm gonna need to buy 5 more of those. But progression is something that I'm glad goes easy, because it makes it to where I can easily just spam stuff and it still works properly. I have excavator that can get me a lot of money quickly. And I'm working towards plutonium as well, which is actually the most overpowered thing I've seen, because, well, even if it comes from a large mine, it can be worth quite a lot. And I have my first emerald mine now. So this emerald mine is going to be pretty much Value Town. Did I just get stuck? Ooh, you get stuck on that. Looks like I have to use the farthest one. Wait, why am I selling those? I can use them. Withdrawal. Then buy 3 of these. Also, now I have to move this closer, since it's sending these directly into the stream, like the conversion, it's going to produce a lot. Also, this may be more efficient than my personal save that won't get recorded. I'm not joking. This is bloody efficient. And I sure will be able to do a lot with it. So now I just need to AFK a tiny bit. Actually, maybe I won't be AFKing. Those diamonds may be valuable, but I can replace them with more valuable. So it's a win-win, because of diamonds to add. I thought I was on something else for a second. Well, either way, at least I can cram plenty of these into their factory spaces. Hold on. Actually, I just realized something that is gonna help out a lot. So I can move these and they will pretty much just be helpful either way. Which means if I move this, so I can put that there, move this, put it here, and then, okay, I have to add a half conveyor, otherwise it's just going to drop it on the ground. So, in machines, I'm going to have to get weirdest of all conveyors, the half conveyor. It's useful in situations like this, where you don't want to waste space, but you do want to get resources in. So, I'm not wasting any space, and there's resources. Also, I should probably check my face cam. Yeah, okay. My face is visible. There we go. Honestly, I think I've made progress that I made in hours in probably like 25 minutes. I'll know that when the video gets posted on YouTube, because little guesses aren't getting me anywhere. I've known that for a long time. Might as well be time to add more conveyors. I want the basic conveyors for what I'm doing. Because I'll correct that conveyor since I won't be able to use this till it's corrected. So now I am pushing. Okay, so if I buy one of these and I move this right here, I can do that. Now I have quite a lot to do. In fact, if I find my half conveyor in this mess, buy one for 1 mil, which, yeah, it's a bit expensive. Should be half the price of a regular conveyor, but no. So now it's pretty much safe to say that I'm getting a lot for a little. So now it's time to see the mines again for an increase in value. I'm gonna spend as much money as I easily can. Yes. So now I have 5 uranium mines. I think this is just gonna get more and more OP. So, at this point you're watching a how to get OP tutorial if you're watching this on YouTube. If you mimic my exact base, who knows, maybe it'll be overpowered. But to find that out, you have to test this yourself. I don't think I want people stealing my design. Also, I have to adjust to these because they aren't quite in their place. Now if we press Q, go over here, it'll work just fine now. And now I'm getting... I'm removing the copper mines. They make this all pointless. But the copper mines make this pointless. Because this is... So now it stays within the parameters of 60. So I can pretty much just look around as I please now and get whatever I wish. For example, another emerald. Also, yes, emerald mines get real expensive. In just 15 minutes though, I might be able to produce enough to massively upgrade everything though, because everything here is doing just fine. Those crystals are worth quite a lot. I have an idea that'll make them worth more. Honestly, I'm gonna have to just make a visual loadout so someone can see exactly how my base looks. Okay, so now I have one of these. I'm actually gonna get 2. Wait. I sell incinerators. I did buy another ore incinerator. I'll just plop that down and salt. What I'm really looking for is the cell incinerator. Because it gets overpowered. It's a 3-sided incinerator that sells a lot. For quite a lot. It can be 2-sided at times. No. I need to place the other one down. So now we're straying from how close we were to 75. Just a tiny bit at least. Is there any boxes near my base? I should check that frequently, because if there's a box nearby, I can safely run and get it. I shouldn't leave my base for too long though, because I've learned a box. Okay, if anyone sees me going for this, I might just end up killed, which would not be fun. Oh, Someone's coming, I think. Okay, I'm gonna let my greed get ahead of me for a bit, because that's just another nearby box for me to go and steal. That person over there didn't know a thing. Be quiet, because they will never, ever know what I just did. They shall never find out that I just stole something that was near their property. Oh! That's convenient! Come back and there's a box. Am I just lucky? Because with such convenience, I don't know whether it's just luck or if I'm casually getting good things. Like, no one cares. Because if I'm getting good things, no one cares. I don't exactly know what I'm going to be doing. And this is just 46 minutes into the stream. So this isn't my limit yet. And it won't be my limit. Because I'm going to ensure that I don't hit the limit for a while. So I need to just spam a bunch of these. Now, when I buy emerald mines... Okay, actually, I'm going to withdraw half of these. Because it's just going to be a pain in my neck if I don't. I'm going to get an emerald mine. I'm going to place the emerald mine right here. So now I'm getting 3 times the emeralds over there. Getting a bit closer to reaching the ore limit. I might as well look around the nearby area. I left my base and immediately went back to it on accident. But I'm just looking around the nearby area, so it was bound to happen. Because this game can be a bit buggy. Especially if you're half close to your base, because if you're like out here, and you leave the area of your base, it'll say you've left your base, but to consider your safety, you can come back, and it'll say welcome back to your base. Now, I'm going over to this fella right here, because it's awful suspicious that someone would be sitting on the side of our bridge and have an icon over there. Wait a minute, can that be done multiple times? There's a limit, okay. But that is... It says Far Guild. You know what that's a reference to. You have to know what that's a reference to. It is very logical that someone would know, but... yeah. I don't think that will happen. Because someone to know what it's a reference to, my luck would just have to be perfect. And I am not perfect in any way, shape, or form. So... let's not dive into the talking about perfection, because talking about perfection is the exact opposite of what I want to do. Nuclear conveyors, I don't want those, I'm looking... Okay, that's a way up high conveyor. Raised conveyor. Okay. There's the part that I'm looking for. So I have enough of these to pretty much ensure the doom of my computer and the doom of a lot of emeralds. Also, I don't know if it's necessary to have this many mini conveyors, but I will know when I somehow overload the game, because once you've overloaded something, it'll tell you by not producing any ore until you've lowered the amount, so it'll stop maxing out. So I've bought in one of those. I'm inching my way towards plutonium. But first I need to get massive iron mine, because it is the next step towards infinity. Quite literally the next step towards infinity. There's one thing I know that the massive iron mines are good for, but it is expensive to actually use them for their... Well, that's unexpected. I'm just going to rotate that, and there we go. This may just be the easiest way to play. I'm gonna replace these with something better. Come on. Okay, don't mess that up. I will mess with these. No. I do believe the diamond ones are...
Kevin, you need
Okay.
to take your medicine and take a shower, and then you can get on it.
Well, looks like this is where the stream ends. Bye.